How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, I'm obviously talking about Miss Selena Gomez because I'm sure some of you have seen the rumors, but she's being linked to somebody new, so obviously we must discuss. So Us Weekly were the ones to drop the bombshell that Selena Gomez is rumored to be dating Drew Taggart from the Chainsmokers. We have tea on their date nights, how Selena Gomez is feeling about it. Also, Drew's ex deleted her Instagram after this news broke, so I have a feeling she's not feeling too great about this. But we're gonna get into all of this Selena and Drew tea, you guys. I cannot wait to get into it with you. But first, because this is the first pop-up of the week, you know I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. So let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. Also, if you are new to the House of Hill, welcome. We are so happy you're here. Normally during the first pop-up of the week, I love to check in with you guys. We check in with each other, just make sure that everyone is doing okay. If you are not interested in the check-in, no hard feelings. You are a straight to the tea person, and there are other people just like you. Just go ahead and check the comment section for a time code. They will tell you where the tea begins if you are not into these check-ins. No need to leave a sassy comment about this intro being long or saying you don't care. That's totally fine. Just go ahead, go to the comment section and look out for a time code. You guys, me personally, I know I'm coming at you with a lot of energy, and it is taking everything I have because I have been sleeping so horribly lately. I'm already a bad sleeper. I blame the fact that I've had to wake up early for so many different news jobs. So I'm not a great sleeper. I'm also someone whose mind just goes absolutely wild as soon as their head hits the pillow, but literally the past couple of nights have been the absolute worst. I'm trying to power through. Luckily, I am someone who can function on very little sleep, but I just needed to tell you guys, I am struggling. And if you're someone who struggles with sleep, whether your mind's going wild, you can't get comfortable, restless leg syndrome, I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the things that could cause other people issues with sleeping. Whatever it is, just know we're going through it together. We will power through together. We will persevere together. It's gonna be okay. But now I'm gonna go ahead and stop myself because I know people who have made it through the intro are like, Maddison, loving the check-in, loving the sleep talk, but you did tease Selena Gomez tea, and more importantly, Selena Gomez dating tea. So straight to the tea people, you know what to do. Drop this time code down there in the comments to help out your fellow straight to the tea people. And now let's get to unwrapping these Selena Gomez facts. Okay, so as I briefly mentioned at the beginning of this video, Us Weekly broke the news that Selena Gomez is rumored to be dating 33-year-old Drew Taggart from the Chainsmokers. If you guys are like, I'm sorry, who are the Chainsmokers? I need a little reminder. Absolutely no shame at all. It's been a minute since their name has been in the headlines. They are both DJs. They're a duo. The duo is made up of Drew and Alex Paul. And if that still isn't ringing any bells for you, then I 1000% guarantee you've heard their hit Closer. I feel like that was definitely a jam for all of us at one point in time. So Closer equals the Chainsmokers. As I mentioned, it's been a minute since the Chainsmokers have kind of been in the news cycle. Most recently, I don't know if you guys missed it, they were on Call Her Daddy, and they made headlines for talking about how they've had threesomes with fans and each other. Here's a little clip for you.
How often do people propose threesomes with the two of you, and how often have you accepted?
Does it count if it's internationally?
During that interview, Drew went on to say that these threesomes were, quote, never planned and, quote, weird. And he also noted that it's been a long time since it's happened. As for why it happened, they explained that earlier on in their career, you guys, they said they had to share hotel rooms. And, quote, in Europe, they have 2 beds. They don't even split them apart. So it's almost by force that we were forced into these scenarios. So yeah, that's the reason why people have been talking about the Chainsmokers as of late, in addition to obviously this Selena Gomez dating news. And I also want to go ahead and mention that Drew is not the one who had a major cheating scandal back in 2018. That was the other Chainsmoker, Alex Paul. I personally had to double check that because when I saw that Selena Gomez was linked to a Chainsmoker, I was like, hold the freaking phone. Isn't that the guy whose girlfriend caught him on camera literally kissing another woman outside of their home? But no, that was Alex. Not that Drew is clear from any cheating allegations. We'll get into that later. But I'm just saying, Drew is not the one who had the major cheating scandal. That was Alex. Okay, anyway, back to this Us Weekly report that is spilling all the tea about Selena Gomez's new rumored relationship, you guys. A source spoke to Us Weekly and said that Selena and Drew are, quote, not trying to hide their relationship by sneaking around at members-only clubs, but they are reportedly keeping things, quote, very casual and low-key. This source then went on to mention what kind of date nights Selena and Drew like to have, and apparently they like to go bowling and go to the movies when they're spending time together, which just added tea for you guys. Dumois recently posted about Selena Gomez Gomez and Drew. And Dumois was sent an anonymous tip, and this person claims that they saw Selena and Drew making out at a bowling alley. So we have some major consistency when it comes to them enjoying bowling alleys, which you guys know I'm very big on consistency. Now, as far as how things are going with Selena and Drew, it sounds like that whole being caught making out publicly thing is pretty accurate, because this Us Weekly source said that Selena is, quote, so affectionate, and that Selena, quote, can barely keep her hands off of him. The source then ended their insider info saying that Selena and Drew are, quote, having a lot of fun together. Now, obviously, I have so many thoughts about all of this, you guys, and I need to get into this with you as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and make this pop-up official and get to that shambong. Okay, you guys, so here's the thing. I feel like I have to be honest with you and admit that, well, yes, I've been a fan of the Chainsmokers music. I have never really been a big fan of Alex and Drew personally. And I feel like a lot of that probably has to do with Alex's cheating scandal. Again, I know that was back in 2018. The man could have grown, he could have changed. I get all of that. But something about them has just always given me F-boy vibes, red flag vibes, and that was kind of confirmed when they were recently in the headlines for saying, yeah, we've had threesomes with fans. Just their vibe to me is very smug. It's a little douchey. Oh, sorry, I feel bad saying that, but that's really how I feel. And they just give me F-boy vibes. Again, that's just my personal opinion. That's just the vibe that I've personally gotten. And I also want to make it clear, I do not judge anyone for what they want to do in the bedroom. If that's what Alex and Drew want to do with fans, more power to them. I'm just saying the way their demeanor was on Call Her Daddy, it felt very braggy, and that just is not my type of personal vibe for a guy. However, then when I saw that Selena Gomez was being linked to Drew, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is an act. Maybe I've been wrong. Because if Selena is giving this man the time of day, that tells me he has to have some redeeming qualities, because I don't feel like Selena Gomez would spend time with a guy who is not worth it. And what I mean by that is I just don't think that Selena Gomez would be spending time with somebody at this point in her life who's gonna give her the runaround. She has been in a roller coaster relationship. She's been in a toxic situation. I don't think that she would seek that out again. So the fact that she is being linked to Drew, I will tell you guys, it's definitely made me think maybe I've been judging this guy a little too harshly. Maybe I need to take a step back and really give him a chance, so to speak. So while I'm doing my best to give Drew a chance, I do also want to point out some of the reasons why I'm cautiously optimistic about the situation. Number one, Drew's ex-girlfriend. So previously he was linked to Eve Jobs, that is Steve Jobs' daughter. Now sources told Us Weekly that they had a little summer fling. Obviously they broke up before he started seeing Selena Gomez, and sources said that their breakup was pretty amicable. I believe that until this morning when Eve Jobs went ahead and completely deleted her Instagram and deleted any photo proof that she was dating Drew. So that to me feels like maybe there were some unresolved feelings, maybe there was drama, even though we were hearing, oh, it was a drama-free breakup. If you're deleting your Instagram after your ex-boyfriend makes headlines for dating the one and only Selena Gomez, clearly you're in your feels and you're feeling some type of way. I know it sounds crazy, and I know people sometimes think I'm insane for placing so much importance on what celebrities do on social media, but you guys know things on social media, subtle moves on social media are how celebrities let people know how they're feeling without having to come out there and say it. So that whole Eve Jobs situation is giving me a little bit of pause when it comes to Drew. And in addition to that, you guys, I want to talk more about Dumois. So aside from that tip that Selena Gomez and Drew were seen making out at a bowling alley, somebody else sent in another anonymous tip claiming that Drew is somebody who likes to party a lot and that he cheats on all of his girlfriends. This person claims that they have seen this with their own eyes. So after reading that, I was like, oh no, that sounds like that's confirming what I thought about Drew, and I really don't want that to be true. I really want to be wrong here. But I have to be honest with you guys, because we're always honest here with one another in the House of Hill. I'm definitely nervous. My gut is telling me that this is just not a great situation, and I wish I didn't feel that way, but that's how I'm feeling. And in that same breath, what I'm also trying to remind myself to kind of put some perspective into this, you know, Selena Gomez, every person she dates doesn't have to be someone she's gonna freaking marry and be with forever. I think Selena Gomez is the type of celebrity that people look at as somebody who just completely has their ish together, has everything going for her. So anyone that she's linked to, people go from 0 to 100. They say, okay, this person is someone Selena Gomez is gonna have a serious committed relationship with. How do we feel about it? And I think that that's just because that is how people view Selena Gomez. But it's also possible, you guys, that Selena Gomez can be dating somebody just for fun. Not because she sees long-term potential, not because she sees herself marrying that person, just because, you know what, the girl wants to make out in a bowling alley. She wants someone to spend time with, and she wants someone to have a good time with for the time being, which is obviously 1000% okay. You can obviously date someone knowing damn well that this is only going to be a few month thing and not something super long term. And I think the girl is entitled to have fun. I also think she's entitled to date whoever, and it's not like my opinion really has any sway on the situation. I just had to tell y'all how I'm feeling, and I feel like the best way to sum it up is cautiously optimistic. I am cautiously optimistic about this new alleged Selena Gomez romance. I think it will be something very interesting to keep an eye on. It's definitely something we're gonna have to wait and see. My prediction is that this will be a fling and not a long-term relationship, but who knows? I could be wrong, and maybe I'm just selfishly hoping that because, again, I have preconceived notions about who Drew is, but I'm gonna remain positive, I'm gonna remain cautiously optimistic, and you guys know that when anything major happens with Drew and Selena, I know a girl is trying to keep it private, but cat's already out of the bag. So you know when anything happens, I will be sitting right here to talk to you guys about it. All right, you guys, now that you know how I think, I wanna hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think about Selena Gomez's alleged new relationship. Let out all your thoughts and feels down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, and of course, don't forget to keep coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys want to show me a little extra love, or you just want to make sure I see your comment, don't forget you can also hit that super thanks button down below. You guys can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!